All right, so we have accomplished so much, guys, all together after blending merging all of those different branches together. I was able to take everything that we've got and compile it and then polish it up a little bit, clean up some stuff that didn't need to be there, and here we stand today. We have a new blend tree for the swing state, as you can see down here. Pretty stinking awesome. And I'm really proud of this. So we've got, when you enter the swinging state, it determines if you're facing right or left by this little guy down here facing left. For some reason, these blend trees don't like to work with booleans, so I just made a float boolean. If the value is 1, it is facing left. If the value is 0, then it's facing right or not facing left. So that will get us onto one of the branches or the other, and this only activates when we're in the swing state, so we don't have to worry about this interfering with other states, which is great. Once we're here, then we say we're facing right, then it's going to look at whether we are putting in horizontal inputs or whether we're not touching any buttons to determine whether we're going to be playing idle animations or active pushing animations. So Nate, if you wanted to make animations for when you are like really trying to push to create that momentum, we could actually input those into the pushing animations rather than the idle animations. So if we wanted to do that and get that detail, we definitely could now, which is great. But once we are in that branch, then it does what we did before by looking at the swing angle. It determines which sprite we're going to be using, and it is nice and smooth. I also went through and on a couple of these sprites adjusted so they're not exactly switching over at 30-degree intervals. Some of them have a little bit extra time on them just because I felt like it looked smoother that way, but we can obviously adjust that. Then the other thing that I am proud to announce is all of those animation event unnamed console yellies that we were getting all the time. I fixed those. So now when we play, there is no red stuff that shows up in our console, which is great. But let's take a look. Let's try it out. So we are playing. Haha! Okay, little Theta, he's walking around, jumping around like normal. When we hang, I adjusted when we're in the swing animation, our hitbox actually shifts up a little bit because remember, Theta's now in the center of the box. So I made it so it shifts the hitbox up, so you can see his feet dangle through stuff, and we're gonna do some things to fix that a little bit later. Namely, we're gonna have to create a different state for if we are grappled and on the ground, which I think is gonna be essential anyway for smooth gameplay and for fun gameplay, honestly. So here we go. Let's take a look at the swinging. All right. So you can see when you push left, he starts swinging left, and if I'm holding left while he drops back down, still nice and smooth looking. Okay. If I let go, he continues to face left, but is still playing those animations from that tree. So it looks nice and natural, and it works both directions, up to the right and to the left. So let's swing all the way around a little bit to the left. Okay, now we're gonna flip and swing to the right, or an otherwise. We should be, instead of saying right and left, I just realized we should be talking clockwise or if it's not clockwise, because that makes things so much easier to see. See how smooth that looks? Oh my gosh. Just beautiful. Things are really coming together, folks, and it's just gonna get smoother and smoother from here. Yay! Theta, say hi to everybody. Hello. I have emotions. I wish to have emotions at some point in my life, but for now, I am a Pinocchio archetype.